Welcome to another CHBN broadcast of Chaska Hawks girls basketball. I'm Mike Schmidt calling the game tonight. Chaska Hawks number 6 in the state against the number 3 Wayzata Trojans, brought to you by TCO, that's Twin Cities Orthopedics. We'll be right back after this quick intro video.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
Starting at a guard for the Trojans, 5'6" junior, number 25, Bryn Senden. For our Hawks, starting at a second guard, 5'10" junior, number 12, Anna Lenzen. Starting at a guard, number 31, 5'5" junior, Grace Weber. For our Hawks, starting at a third guard, number 20, 5'11" junior, Ashley Shelby. Starting at forward for Wayzata, number 40, 5'11" junior, Abby Kurzwinski. For our Hawks, number 24, a senior co-captain, 6'2", Mallory Hire. For the Trojans, starting at a forward, number 44, 6' junior, Shannon Fornshell. And for our Hawks, a 6'1" senior co-captain, number 33, Kendall Carmen. Wayzata is coached by Julie Stewart, assistant coaches Tina Christopherson, Sarah Bingay, and Andy Gaynor. Our Hawks are coached by assistant coaches Ellen Degler, John Thompson, and Andy Sergey, head coach Tara Seifert. We are fortunate this evening to have 3 of our state's finest officials, Todd Holtz, Leah Johnson, and Ann Nairn.
CHBN presented by Twin Cities Orthopedics. Again, I'm Mike Schmidt on the call tonight between 2 top 10 girls state basketball teams. The Chaska Hawks coming in ranked 6th at 2-1 versus the Wayzata Trojans, who are 4-0 currently and ranked 3rd, coming off a couple big victories, including one at Chanhassen. Here's the opening tip, and it's won by Wayzata. And quickly the ball is going to drift out of bounds. It looks like it was tipped off of number 12 for Chaska, Anna Lenzen. So Wayzata will maintain control, inbounded by Kruzinski. Kruzinski going up top. That's going to be inbounded to 12. That's Sophie Hawkinson, the freshman. And it's going to be reset by 25, Bryn Senden. And they swing it over, back to Hawkinson. Over to Senden. Senden, the ball at the top of the key. She passes it off to 31, that's Grace Weber. Into the block. Number 40 for Wayzata operating. She pass it back out there, reset their offense. Back to Hawkinson at the top. Hawkinson, the lone freshman starting in this game. Lifts up a 3 and she's good. 3-0 Wayzata lead as they go into a 3-quarter court trap. Sanders, the Hawks veteran, handles it well. Inbound down to 33, that's Carmen, and Carmen's able to convert. Wayzata, but right back down the floor. 12, Lenzen operating on the wing. Dishes it off to Weber. Weber works it towards the middle of the floor. Great defensive play there by Carmen, knocking it out of bounds. So 3-2 Wayzata here early. Two very even teams. Expect a great game tonight, evenly matched, good size on both sides. Inbound now to Senden. Senden operating at the top of the key, looks to dribble drive, stops short, dishes it off to Hawkinson. Hawkinson tries again from the top of the key. This time she's short, and foul on Wayzata. Let's see who it'll go against. And it looks like that one's going to go against Hawkinson, her first.
Team's first.
So Carmen to inbound. Wayzata resumes their 3-quarter court press. It's like a 3-2 press here at the top. Chaska looking to get it down low, and it's tipped out of bounds. Pass intended for Lenzen there from Sanders. So Sanders will inbound. Sanders inbounds to Scholke. Cross to Lenzen. Lenzen looking to dribble drive, kicks it back out to Heyer. Heyer dribble down deep, kicking it out to Scholke. Scholke gives up the dribble at the top of the key. Attempts to get the pass off to Sanders, and it's stolen by number 31, that's Weber. And 44 for Wayzata, that's Shannon Fornshaw. She completes the basket on the other end.
Basket by Shannon Fornshaw.
Action coming fast and furious here at the Hawks' Nest. Chaska looking to inbound here from their own baseline. They go 4 wide, inbound to Corman. Corman looking to get it to Sanders, and there's a foul. Foul this time is on Grace Weber, number 31. So number 20 for the Hawks will inbound the Scholke. Inbounds to Heyer. Heyer to Sanders on the wing. Sanders with a little hesitation dribble drive. She lifts a floater. It's no good. She gets her own rebound. And we got a foul in the lane on 31. Again, that's Weber. That's her second. That's a quick one. Wayzata looks to be going to their bench.
Second personal foul on Grace Weber. Siri Prosser is into the game.
So Weber's going to come out for Siri Prosser. Inbound to Corman. Corman unable to complete the basket, but she gets her own rebound and scores. Chaska applies a little bit of pressure, and Wayzata is going to go to a timeout. So the score is 5-4 Wayzata here early. We've got 15:31 remaining in the first half. We're going to go to a quick break here on CHBN.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
Welcome back to CHBN. Sorry for the late join in the action as Higher gets a big rejection in the lane here for the Hawks. The score is still 4-5, Chaska trailing. So send into inbound for Wayzata. And she gets it into the top of the key. Ball's passed over to the wing. That's Abby Kruzowski. Kruzowski sets back up. Gets it back to the freshman. That's Hawkinson. Hawkinson defended well. Wayzata a little discombobulated, almost turns it over, and she steps out of bounds. So Hawkinson steps out of bounds. It's going to be Chaska ball, even though she made a great effort to throw it off the Hawks defender leg. Fornshell inbounds. Sanders operating from the top of the key. Dribble drive here by the Hawks. Dead in the corner as they go to look to give her help. Sanders is there. Sanders with a nice step back shot from the free throw line. She's unable to complete it, but Chaska gets a rebound. That's Hare. Sanders from deep three, front rim, unable to connect. Wayzata gets a shot up now, and it's a foul on Corman. So that'll be 2 shots for the Trojans and number 23, Siri Prosser.
First personal foul, Kendall Carmen. Prosser is at the line for 2.
First foul on the Hawks. They still trail 4-5 here early in the first half. And Prosser is able to connect on the first of 2. 6-4 now, Trojans. Prosser unable to connect on the second half of 2 free throw attempts. Sanders bringing the ball across half court, playing a little isolation. And she gets the ball to Corman. Corman with the dribble drive. Now she's doubled. Strong with the ball. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball down in deep in the Hawks zone.
Ball stays with Chaska.
And the Hawks are going to maintain possession here after they lost the tip. So Kennedy Sanders here, the junior All-State player, to inbound. And Sanders with the 3 attempt from the wing extended. It's no good. Chaska with a nice trap in the corner, but Wayzata is able to break it. Here comes Hawkinson. Hawkinson passes off to number 25, Sendin, but there's a foul prior to the shot attempt. Looks like that's a foul on Kennedy Sanders. That's her first. Second team foul here. Bob Downs, legendary commentator on the call tonight in-house. Bryn Sendin resetting the Trojans offense, and she passes it off to Hawkinson. Hawkinson back to Fornshall. Down in the corner to Hawkinson. Hawkinson goes for a turnaround, but it's rejected. Big time play there by Sulky from the Hawks. Sanders makes the extra pass. Attempt is just short by Anna Lenzen. And Wayzata takes the break. A great defense there by Sanders on number 23, Surrey. 44, Fornshall comes up with a loose ball, though, and is able to complete the basket. Fornshall now with 4 quick points. 8-4 Trojans. Higher surveys the defense, back to Sanders. Sanders, hesitation, dribble drive. Off to Sulky, and there's a turnover. Fornshall comes up with the ball. Fornshall now for 3. Just short, great block out there by Carmen. Carmen pushes it up, gets the ball to Lenzen. Lenzen's gonna pull back and reset. Scholke, dribble drive. Headed off, back to Lenzen. Lenzen into the lane, uses her pivot well. Mallory Higher down low with a power move from the block to complete the and one process. Great job there by Mallory Higher, the U of M commit. So Higher looking to cut the lead to 1 for the Trojans here. She's at the line.
Mallory Higher with the basket, and she will shoot 1.
Couple changes here for Wayzata. Looks like they're bringing in a little extra height. Number 41, Oberlander, as Hire makes the basket, or excuse me, the free throw. Good hands there by Lenzen. Hawks crowd looking for a double dribble. They don't get it. Might have gotten a traveling call there as well. Good hustle play by Lenzen as she dives to the ground to cause the tie-up. Wayzata maintains possession, but good job there by Lenzen, the junior guard for the Hawks. Inbound, and it's picked off by Lenzen. Lenzen having a heck of a quick defensive half there as she completes the layup and gets the foul. That's foul number 2 on Sophie Hawkinson as well for the Wayzata Trojans. So Wayzata's backcourt in a little bit of foul trouble early.
On Hawkinson, Lenzen will shoot 1, and the basket was good.
That might have been the best minute and a half, 2 minutes of Chaska Hawks girls basketball we've seen so far by a player out of Lenzen. Great hustle effort. And Lenzen's able to complete the three-point play. Lenzen subbed out for Aubrey Hire. Wayzata pushes the pace of play here as they reset at the top of the key. Swing it back to 25. That's going to be Bryn Senden, the point guard. Now down low to number 41, who just checked in. That's Oberlander. Oberlander's able to complete the basket, making it 10-10. Oberlander subbed in during the last break. Big drive here by Corman, and she's able to complete it. Carmen with the big drive, now 12-10 Hawks. Senden resetting the Trojans, slowing things down a bit after a fast and furious first half so far. Swings it over to 44, that's Fornshaw. Over in the corner, that's 35. That is Wildermuth who checked in last break, and she completes it. 13-12 Trojans. Sanders bringing the ball down, gets it higher, back to Sanders. Sanders gets into the lane. She causes contact and gets the bucket to go. Kennedy Sanders, Colorado commit. She really is she's the gas that makes the engine go for this Hawks offense. Great effort there. Unable to complete it, but Carmen with a big rebound. She uses her pivot well, gets out of trouble, back to Hare. Hare for 3, unable to connect. Carmen with another big offensive rebound. She works her way down low, gets a shot up, unable to complete it, and Wayzata ball. Senden bringing the ball up, facing off against Sanders. Down low, that's Fornshaw. Fornshaw able to complete the bucket in the lane. Nice passing there by Wayzata. 15-14 Trojans. Got 10 minutes left in the first half as a swing pass out to number 5 for the Hawks. That's Aubrey Hire. Sanders wants to reset the offense at the top of the key, and she does. Sanders to Hire. Hire to Carmen. Down low to Mallory Hire. She gets an easy bucket. Good offense there by the Hawks.
The assist by Sanders.
Senden pushing the pace of play here for the Trojans. Swings it over to Fornshaw. Back to Senden. Number 21 at the top of the key. Senden dribble drive. Shot attempt by 35 for Wayzata down on the block, and she's able to draw the foul. That's Wildermuth who hit the 3 earlier. So Wildermuth goes to the line for 2. Fouls on Scholke. Couple subs in here for the Hawks. Going to bring back in Lenzen. And for the first time tonight, we will see number 14. That is Lily Nebar. So tie game now after the completed free throw attempt. Higher on the wing. Swings to Nebar, back to Sanders. Higher looking for position down low. Swing it out back to the other Higher. Sanders hesitation, dribble, drive, and she is in and out. Unable to complete the bucket attempt. Wayzata pushing the pace of play here. Here's a three-point attempt, and it's gonna go. That's Sendin for three. Sendin's been very good here early. Nebar comes out, takes the pass from Sanders. And we got a jump ball, wow. Quick whistle on the jump ball there by the refs. The crowd doesn't love it. Again, I'm Mike Schmidt, my producer Brett's hosting here tonight on CHBN, presented by Twin Cities Orthopedics. The Hawks trail 16-19 currently in the first half. Sanders gets the inbound, passes over to Nebar, Nebar to Lenzen. Lenzen looks to go baseline, gets cut off, back out to Higher, it's tipped. Nebar recovers, and Higher quickly gets a loose ball and then drives it through the lane and scores. Valerie Higher, big time first half so far as expected. And the travel call on the Trojans, that is going to be Sendin with the turnover.
Shelby back into the game.
Ashley Shelke checking back into the game for the Hawks. Checking in for Sanders. Expect this to be a quick breather. 8:15 left here in the first half. The Hawks trail by 1 now. Higher on the wing. Shelke looking for a dribble drive into Nebar. Nebar unable to complete the attempt, doesn't get anything, and Wayzata is coming back quick. Wayzata swings the ball to the corner. They're sending again, and Sendin connects. 2 for 2 now on deep attempts from Sendin. So Sanders out. Shelke's controlling the point for the Hawks. She gives up the dribble. She's looking for help, Hires there. Higher looking to reset the offense a little bit here. Back to Shelke. Shelke with a quick dribble drive, and it's blocked. Good defense by the Trojans there, and there's a quick foul by Lenzen. So Carmen and Sanders check back in for Higher and Nebar.
Carmen and Sanders back into the game for Chaska. Hawkinson back in.
Wayzata bringing Hawkinson back in, the freshman. She does have 2 quick fouls. So Hawkinson brings the ball across half court. Passes over to Fornschul. Into the wing, that's Kruzowski. Sendin goes over to help her out. Back to Fornschul. Fornschul looking for a dribble drive. Gives up her dribble. Back to Sendin. Ball gets loose. That's Krasinski that recovers. Sendin looks for a 3 but pulls up and doesn't take it. And here's the freshman Hawkinson with a 3, unable to connect. Higher with a rebound. So Sanders collects the ball, slowing it down a little bit here for the Hawks as she brings it across half court, facing against a man defense. And Shelke from the corner, she hits the backboard, unable to connect on the 3-point attempt as Sendin brings it down for the Trojans. Sendin over to Krasinski. Higher with good hands, able to knock it, or no, excuse me, that's Carmen with good hands, able to knock it loose. Send over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson looking for a dribble drive. Draws the foul and is unable to complete the bucket. She'll head to the line, and that foul is going to be on Carmen of the Hawks.
Second personal foul on Kendall Carmen. Hawkinson will shoot 2.
So that's Kendall Carmen's second. Hawks trailing by 4 currently, and it's going to stay that way. Hawkinson's unable to connect on the free throw. Prosser back into the game for the Trojans. And the second attempt at 2 is good for Hawkinson. 23-18 here with just under 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Sanders into Heyer. Heyer's going to pull from 16. She's unable to connect. Good hustle there by Lenzen, unable to knock the ball loose, and we got a timeout, Trojans. That's a Twin Cities Orthopedics timeout here from the Hawks Nest. I'm Mike Schmidt, broadcasting live on CHBN. We've got 5:44 remaining in the first half. The Hawks trail by 6, 18-24.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
Welcome back on CHBN. 5:44 remaining. Wayzata Trojans ball as the Hawks trail 18-24. Hawkinson, the freshman for the Trojans, bringing the ball across half court, facing against a man defense from the Hawks. Solke with active hands there, almost causes a turnover, and she does. Great job there by Solke. The 20 for the Hawks has been very active on defense.
Sending back in.
So Sendon's coming back in after the turnover for the Trojans. Sanders is going to walk it across half court. Drifts to her left, dribble drive, gets the ball out to Lenzen. Lenzen with an open 3, she is unable to connect. Sendon with the rebound, able to bring it all the way back down, going all the way and unable to connect on her layup attempt. Sanders now trying her own attempt. She gets all the way into the lane, and they call a charge. Wow. Kind of a shocking call there. Player control foul, and Kennedy Sanders is one of the most in-control players in the state. I'm not sure if I agree with that one. That's Sanders' second. She's going to have to be careful here in the remaining 5 minutes of the half as Wayzata jacks up a 3 and is unable to connect, and that's going to be a foul on, looks like Surrey Prosser for the Trojans. That's number 6 on the team, so the next one will put the Hawks into the bonus. Tara Seifert arguing her case right now on that player control foul.
First personal foul on Prosser.
Well, it looks like that one did put the Hawks into the bonus, so Heyer's going to have a 1-and-1 here. She's able to connect on the first half. Yeah, I don't agree with that call at all. So here's Heyer for the second half of the 1-and-1. And that one's going to hit the front end and rattle in. Chaska cuts the lead to 4 as Sendon brings the ball across half court for the Trojans. Sendon working to her right, passing back to Surrey, and we got a travel call. Might have been a little bit of a makeup call, maybe Tara Seifert and her Coach of the Year award from last year. Talking to the ref, getting a little help there. Either way, good luck for the Hawks as Sanders brings the ball across half court. She's going to get to Heyer. Sanders back at the top of the key, working to her right. Slowing things down here a little bit for the Hawks off to Lenzen. Lenzen looking to dribble drive. Ball knocked away. Heyer now at the top of the key. Back to Lenzen. Lenzen with the 3-point attempt. Unable to connect. Misses on the front rim. Wayzata recovers. Sendon now bringing it down. She's checked by Solke. Fornshell checked by Heyer. Passes it off to Sendon. Sendon gets into the lane and is able to draw a foul by Solke. Schulke's second foul. Both teams with backcourt foul trouble early here. Sendin's able to convert on the first attempt, extending the lead back to 5 for the Trojans, 25-20. 4 minutes left as Aubrey-Hire checks back into the game. Sendin connects again. Wayzata with a late sub in. So that's Grace Weber, who checked out early in the first half with a couple of quick fouls back in the game. She's going to pick up Sanders at the top of the key. Into Carmen. Carmen over to Lenzen. Lenzen with the dribble drive and knocked out of bounds off Wayzata. Chaska will maintain possession underneath their own goal. Sanders under the hoop to inbound. Sanders, not many options. He just throws it out to Aubrey-Hire. And we've got an over and back on the Hawks as Aubrey-Hire dribbles it past their own half court. Good pressure there by the Trojans to force the issue.
Schulke and Niebuhr into the game for the Hawks.
So Niebuhr back, Schulke back. Looks like Sanders and Carmen will check out. Sanders looking to avoid that third foul. Weber on the wing. And Wayzata gets a shot up just inside the three-point line. That was Fornschul. She's unable to connect. Schulke bringing the ball down the floor. Hits a deep 2, foot on the line.
It was 2.
And legendary announcer Bob Downs miscalled that as Wayzata is able to connect. That's Kuzinski. 28-22 now, Wayzata. Schulke again, this time for 3. She made sure her feet were behind the line. Great job there by Schulke, coming in and scoring 5 quick points for the Hawks. Cutting the lead down to 3. Sendin passing it back out to Kuzinski. Kuzinski looking to dribble drive on Niebuhr. Niebuhr, good job. And Sendin thought about a 3. She's going to dribble it out. Now checked by Lenzen. Fornschul with the dribble drive. And she draws a foul call. Looked like Niebuhr was straight up there, but.
Foul is on Niebuhr. It is her first.
Yep. And that's going to be Niebuhr's first. So Fornschul goes to the line for 2. 8 fouls for the Hawks, 7 for the Trojans so far. 2:30 remaining in the first half. Fornschul is able to make the first of 2. Oberlander checking back in, giving Wayzata a little extra height. Chaska Hawks football team letting the Wayzata Girls Trojans hear it as the second attempt isn't able to go in as it catches front iron. So Schulke brings it up for the Hawks. Looking to get it to Niebuhr, swings it back to Lenzen. Lenzen taking her time, gets the ball into Niebuhr. Niebuhr working down low to Hire. Hire drives baseline. Extra pass over to Schulke. Schulke unable to complete from just inside the three-point line, but it's going to remain Hawks ball as the loose ball is off Oberlander. Kuzinski checking back in for the Trojans as the Hawks trail by 4. Schulke looking to inbound. Finds Lenzen in the corner. Lenzen thought about a shot. Now getting it down to Niebuhr. Niebuhr is up and in. Good job there by Niebuhr on the block. 27-29 Trojans as Sendin brings it across half court over to Weber. Weber down low, I believe that's Fornschul. Yes, it is. Back to Oberlander. Back to Sendin. Sendin dribble drive off to Grace. Oberlander from the top of the key. Loses control. Chaska with good effort there, and we get a jump ball here. So the Trojans will maintain possession after that jump ball. Carmen checking back into the game for Aubrey Heyer. Seifert trusting her veterans not to get that third foul. They're sending from the corner. Just misses. Heyer with the rebound, and we got a foul call here. It looks like it's on, let's see. That's Grace Weber's third. Trojan starter with their third foul. Heyer goes to the line for a 1-and-1. So Heyer with an opportunity to tie it up here for the Hawks heading into halftime with 1:31 left. Comes up short. Overlander with the rebound off to Senden. Senden slowing things down. Off to Kate Adam. Back to Senden. Senden dribble drive in the middle of the lane. Gives up her dribble. Fornshaw. Back to Krasinski. Krasinski looking for a hesitation drive. Senden for three. Senden again, her third triple of the first half.
Senden from Kaczynski.
Scholke gives up her dribble for the Hawks and then throws it away. It looks like a turnover there for the Hawks. Unforced error. So the Trojans take over with the 5-point lead and 55 seconds left in the first half. Senden takes a look to the bench. Her coach says you can do whatever you want. She looks for a dribble drive, kickoff. Kate Adams across the floor. Dribble drive now, and the Hawks are able to pick off the air and pass. Scholke with the ball now. She dribbles across half court. Scholke looking to go all the way, and she's got a reaching foul. She'll head to the line for a 1-and-1.
Second personal foul on Kurzwinski.
So Kurzwinski with her second foul. Little foul trouble for both clubs right now. Scholke with the first attempt of a 1-and-1. And rattles out. Senden bringing the ball up the court. She crosses half court and then decides to slow it up. Krasinski with a nice screen. Good hands there by Mallory Heyer. Heyer now with the dribble drive all the way up the floor on her own, and she completes the bucket. Mallory Heyer with a great individual effort there to cut the lead down to 3. 5 seconds left, and here's the three-point attempt by the Trojans. It's going to rattle out. Good rebound there by Heyer, tipped out of bounds, and that's how we're going to end the half here. Chaska Hawks trailing the Wayzata Trojans 29-32. I want to thank again TCO for presenting this broadcast. If you have an injury or you're in pain, don't wait any longer. Head to TCO. They'll be able to help you out. Check out the great doctors down at the Twin Cities Orthopedic Center. We'll be right back here after halftime on the CHBN Network.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
Welcome back here on CHBN. I'm Mike Schmidt, joined by my producer Brett. The Hawks trailing the Wayzata Trojans by 3, 29-32, as they resume the second half. Sanders into Higher with a nice bounce pass in to Sulky, but that's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Trojans. Hawkinson, a couple quick fouls early, so we didn't see too much of her in the first half. Sanders now inbounding the ball for the Hawks. Gets it into Sulky. Sulky with the dribble drive, passes out to Carmen. Carmen resets with Sanders at the top of the key, looks to set a screen, then thinks twice. Sanders now into Sulky. Back to Carmen. Carmen with the three-point attempt from the top of the key, a little strong, unable to connect. Hawkinson with the rebound. She pushes the tempo for the Trojans. Reset back now out to Krasinski. To Sendin. Sendin, who was a hot hand for the Trojans in the first half, is unable to complete the 18-footer. Hawks pushing the pressure as Sulky up to to Higher unable to connect. She was looking for a foul there, but didn't get it. Sendin now stops, pulls up, thinks about a three, passes it off to Krasinski. Krasinski checked by Carmen. Throws up a left-handed floater and catches nothing. Rebound by Higher. Sanders pushing the tempo and is able to complete on our own end. Sanders with the driving layup, cutting the lead to 1 for the Trojans here in the second half. Sendin now with the dribble drive on Sanders. Sanders being careful not to get their third, as that is Hawkinson, the freshman, who I mentioned was in foul trouble in the first half, connects for a three. 35-31 Trojans. Sanders dribbles across half court, gets it to Carmen. Carmen back to Sanders on the wing. Sanders thinks about a three, attempts it, and misses just long. Rebound by Krasinski for the Trojans. Krasinski over to Weber for a three-point attempt. She's just short. Rebound by Sanders, and she's wrapped up by a couple of Trojans. Looks like we're going to get a foul call here. And that foul's on Sendin, number 25. Sanders walks it across the top half of the floor here for the Hawks. Looking to inbound to Higher, but catches nothing but air. So another unforced error here by the Hawks as they resume their full court press. Fornshell brings it across half court, gets it to Hawkinson. Hawkinson checked by Lenzen. Lenzen with a good job staying in front there. Now Krasinski gets by Carmen, is able to complete the bucket from the block. Krasinski, 37-31 Trojans as they tie their biggest lead of the night. Hawks get it over to Lenzen, back to Carmen, back to Sanders. Sanders over to Lenzen again. Lenzen's going to try a dribble drive, looking to pivot, back to Carmen. Carmen down low to Higher. Higher with the spin move and a shot up and unable to connect. Sanders is able to rip it away from the Trojan defender, the Trojan rebounder, and score there though. That was Fornshell she took the ball from. Fornshell now, back to Krasinski. Over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson looking to dribble drive. Back to Krasinski, and it's a turnover on Krasinski. Good hands there by Carmen as Higher's able to come up with the deflection from Carmen, and Carmen completes on the other end. 35-37 now Trojans. 14:33 remaining in the second half. Sanders applying a little bit of pressure. Lenzen now stepping out to the logo to defend Hawkinson as she swings it to Weber. Weber over to Fornshell. Now over to, looks like Saunders as she's able to connect, get the steal. Carmen with a quick dribble drive here for the Hawks. Gets the shot up, unable to connect. Wayzata comes away with the rebound, and now they're on the break. Hawkinson slows it down and is able to connect with a layup. Sanders brings it across half court. She goes all the way to the hoop. Unable to connect on that layup. She's a little disappointed that she didn't get the result she wanted. Grace Weber now on the wing. Crowd wanted to travel, but doesn't matter as Higher comes away with the steal down on the block from Fornshell. Sanders now slowing down the game. Over to Lenzen. Lenzen looks to get it to higher. Lenzen, it looks like we have a foul now on Fornshall. Hire was on her way to the basket, looking to receive the pass, and there was some body contact there. First foul by Fornshall. Sanders the inbound now for the Hawks. Schulke, top of the key. Splits a double team, gets all the way to the hoop, and is able to complete the bucket. Nice job there by Schulke. And a quick timeout call by Tara Seifert. So we'll be right back here on CHBN. Hawks trailing 37-39 on this broadcast on CHBN, presented by TCO Orthopedics.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
Welcome back to CHBN, again presented by Twin Cities Orthopedics. If you're in pain, don't hesitate. Head over to Twin Cities Orthopedics and get it checked out. Trojans looking to inbound with a 2-point lead. Sendin now with the dribble drive. Good hands there by Carmen, able to create the turnover. As it's recovered by Sulky. Now over to Sanders. Sanders down low to Hire, and Hire's able to complete. The Hawks have tied the game for the first time since early in the first half. Hawkinson working against Lenzen. Fornshall now dribbling out to the top of the key, looking for a pass, and it's over the head of number 23, Siri Prosser. So Carmen to inbound to Sanders now. Chaska with the first opportunity to take the lead since early in the first half. Sanders walks it down over to Carmen. Back to Sanders. Sanders working against Hawkinson. Over to Lenzen. Chaska looking to get the ball down low. Lenzen with a nice dribble drive, unable to connect though on the running layup. Trojans get the rebound. So Sendin slowing things down for Wayzata. Gives up her dribble. After Krasinski. Krasinski from the elbow. Is it good? So that's going to extend that lead to 2 now for the Trojans off the tie game. Sanders walks it up the floor and now goes for a dribble drive, and she's able to connect on the layup, left-handed layup. Wayzata pushing the tempo a little bit here. Krasinski looking for a dribble drive, back to Sendin. Sendin was 3 for 3 in the first half, unable to connect on that one, but a nice rebound by Siri. Down low to Fornshall, excuse me. She's unable to convert on the layup. Sanders now with the dribble drive and just off the rim. Sendin pushing the tempo as this game's moving fast and furious here in the second half. Wayzata's unable to connect, and now Sanders pushing the ball down for the Hawks again. Kick back out to Hire. Hire with the corner 3. Nice pass by Sanders to set that one up, and Chaska's got the lead. 44-41 Hawks here. The battle of 2 top 10 teams. Wayzata came in 4-0 undefeated. Chaska had 2-1 with their only loss coming to number 1 Hopkins. Sendin, top of the key. Good hands there by Carmen knocking it away. Fornshall with a carry, but they didn't call it. And Krasinski now with a dribble drive on Carmen. Back to Fornschel. Blocked by Heyer. Big time block. Chaska's defense has definitely picked up the intensity here in the second half.
Lieber and Aubrey Heyer into the game.
Crowd not happy with that no carry call there. Krasinski inbounds to Hawkinson. Hawkinson with a deep three, misses back iron, rebounded by Prosser. Prosser back out to Hawkinson. He hands the ball to Sendon. Sendon checked by Sanders. Sanders applying pressure. Hawkinson with the dribble drive, and we got a travel call this time. So the Hawks regain possession. Just over 10 minutes left here at Chaska High School. Chaska leading now 44-41. So Sanders walks it up, checked by Sendon. Two very good guards here. The Hawks nest tonight, doing battle. Sanders swings it over to Schulke. Schulke looking for Niebar down low. Sanders now. Back to Niebar to Schulke, back to Sanders. And we've got a hip check call. Looks like that's on Prosser.
Adams and Oberlander back into the game.
So Kate Adams and Oberlander check back into the game. Inbound to Niebar. Niebar over to Schulke. Schulke with a nice crossover and a floater, and she gets it to go.
Schulke scoring.
Extending the lead to 5 for the Hawks here. Krasinski at the top of the key. Dribble drive, then checks it back out. Over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson swings it to Sendon. Sendon thought about a three, now dribble drive into Olander. And a good job there by Sanders to save it into Niebar. Now the Hawks gain possession. Sanders to Heyer. Heyer with a quick dribble drive to her left. Might have been contact there, but was no call. And now we've got a jump ball.
Alternating possession to the Trojans.
And Wayzata's going to gain that possession.
Kendall Carmen back into the game.
Kendall Carmen back in for Niebar. So 9 minutes remaining. 46-41 Hawks. Aubrey Heyer checking Sendon now. It's going to be over to Kate Adam. Hawkinson. Hawkinson calling for a pick. She gets it. Sanders checks her though. Sendon now at the top of the key again, resetting the offense. Hawkinson dribbling to the top of the key. Now works her way to the wing extended, and she's going to chuck up a three and miss just deep. Rebound though by Krasinski, and she's able to complete the bucket. Sanders slowly dribbling across half court. Now gets it to Carmen. Kendall Carmen backing down on her Wayzata defender, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds. Nice defense there by number 41, Oblander. So Sanders to inbound. And we've got a dead ball foul on Wayzata. Looks like that's Kruswinski.
Anna Lenzen back into the game.
Lenzen checking now in for Aubrey Heyer. She's going to inbound the ball.
Fornschel back in for the Trojans.
So the inbound is to Sanders. Sanders to the corner to Heyer. Heyer with a foul call on Krasinski. Good job there by Heyer to create space.
Following Fornschel, it is her second.
So Fornschel with her second foul. Chaska leading by 3. Schulke, the top of the key operating, looking to dribble drive. Back out to Carmen. Carmen swings it to Lenzen. Good pressure here by the Trojans. Sanders with the ball now. She dribble drives baseline, gets a swing pass over to Schulke. Schulke gets the roll, and that's a three-pointer for the Hawks. 49-43 Chaska here on CHBN. Hawkinson dribble drive across half court, pulls it back out. And we got a hand check now by Lenzen as the refs start to tighten everything up.
Calls on Lenzen, that is her second.
Good crowd here tonight at Chaska High School. Nice showing by Wayzata as well as the Hawks. Sending with the ball in the block, dribbling it back out to the free throw line. Quick hands by Sanders, and she creates the turnover and then turns it over herself as she throws it directly to Hawkinson. Hawkinson pulls up at the three-point line. Overlander, the dribble drive, unable to complete it, but there's Fornshell, and Fornshell gets the bucket to go. Wayzata now calls a quick timeout. So it's 49 for Chaska, 45 for the Trojans. We'll be right back here on CHBN, presented by TCO Orthopedics.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
Welcome back to CHBN here with the Hawks leading by 4 as we get just under the 7-minute mark in the second half remaining. Sanders with a nice dribble drive, wide open layup, and she's able to connect. Anytime Sanders and Hire run that two-man game, it's pretty deadly. Trojans inbound. Sendin now as she dribbles across half court, gets it over to Fornshell. Fornshell looking to reset a little bit, back to Sendin. Chaska's turned up the pressure on defense here in the second half. Wayzata's definitely felt it. Slowed down their offense quite a bit. As Hawkinson gives up her dribble, back to Sendin. So Sendin now again at the top of the key. Swings it over to Kate Adams. Adam to Hawkinson. Hawkinson gives it up, looking into the block. And there's a foul on Hire on number 41. That's Oblander.
Foul on Mallory Hire is her first.
First foul on Hire tonight. Oblander heads to the line. Unable to connect. So it remains 51-45 here for the Hawks. 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Oblander for the second attempt is able to connect, cutting the lead down to 5. So Sanders walks it across, looking for direction from Coach of the Year, Tara Seifert. Into Carmen, back to Sanders. Over to Lenzen. Lenzen surveys the floor from the wing extended. Now looking to dribble drive, able to get into the lane, but the shot is blocked. Good job there by Kate Adams. Kate Adams, the nice pass to Fornshell, and is able to connect. So the Hawks lead now is cut to 3. Carmen with the ball at the top of the key. Swings it over to Schulke. Overlander with the steal. Overlander with the dribble drive, unable to connect. Rebounds loose, and we got a jump ball. Looks like that's going to be the Hawks ball.
Kraswinski back into the game.
5 minutes, 30 seconds remain. Hawks lead by 3. Sanders bringing the ball across half court, walking it up. Gets it to Carmen. Kendall Carmen surveys the floor, back to Sanders. Sanders working against Hawkinson, the freshman. Works her way into the lane. He's able to get an open 3 attempt for Schulke. Schulke unable to connect. Little extracurricular activity down low, but no foul called there as Krasinski brings the ball across half court. Hawkinson now from the top of the key. Maintains possession. Dishes it off to Fornshell. Back to Hawkinson. Just short. And we got a foul call here. I'm not sure on which side. It looks like it's going to go against the Hawks. So that foul is going to go against Lenzen for the Hawks. So that's Lenzen's third, something to keep an eye on. Inbound to Adam. Over to Krasinski. Adam now working their way into the lane. Nice hands there by Carmen to poke it away. Heyer with the ball on the break, and Heyer turns it over. So the freshman Hawkinson slowing the game down a little bit here for Wayzata. Dishes it off to Adam. Adam over to Krasinski, over to Sendon. Sendon now working wing extended at the top and drifts over to the top of the key. Looks to get it into the block, and there's a turnover. Another jump ball. Wayzata's going to maintain possession. It's about the 8th jump ball we've had here tonight. So Krasinski to inbound. She gets it into Hawkinson, back to Krasinski. Checked by Carmen. With a Fornshell. Fornshell with a deep 3. Doesn't catch anything but air. So the Hawks ball now. Still leading by 3. Just under 4 minutes to play. Sanders takes the inbound, is going to walk it down the floor. Sanders working towards the top of the key. Behind the back dribble into the lane, and Seiferd's going to call a timeout.
Chaska takes a short timeout.
So that's going to be Chaska's short timeout. We'll be right back here on CHBN, presented by Twin Cities Orthopedics.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
And we're back here on CHBN. Chaska maintains possession with a 3-point lead as they inbound to Carmen. Carmen swings over to Heyer. Heyer to Sanders. Sanders with a nice hesitation and a drive, and gets the bucket to go. Great job there by Sanders. Kennedy now checking Sendon. Sendon swings over to Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Krasinski. Krasinski on the block working against Heyer. Nice block there. Oh, and we get a foul call. Look to me to all ball. The crowd hates the call. Letting the refs know how they feel about it. Tara Seifert over there arguing her case. So Sending goes to the line for 2 here, looking to cut the lead down to 1 possession. She's good with her first attempt. Kate Adams checks back in for the Trojans. Sendon's unable to connect on the second, so it remains a 2-possession game here with 3 minutes remaining. Sanders walks it across half court, gets the ball to Hare. Back to Sanders. Sanders with the three-point attempt. Little long. Sanders gets her own rebound though and is able to complete the bucket. Kennedy Sanders, heck of an effort play there. Extending the Hawks lead to 6, and now she pokes the ball free. Crowd looking for an over and a back call, but the ball was touched. Wayzata looking to recover on offense. Hawkinson for a 3 from the top of the key, in and out. Nice rebound there by Carmen. Sanders thinking about pushing the tempo, but slows it down. Now she passes it up to, looks like Solke, and we got a foul call. 6 foul call on Wayzata. One more puts the Hawks in the bonus. Little confusion here as the Hawks look to check the ball in. Scholke inbounds it to Sanders. Sanders brings it up to the top of the key to Carmen. Back to Scholke. And we got a hip check foul call here on Fornshaw.
Third personal foul on Fornshaw. We're in the bonus. Scholke will shoot 1 plus the bonus.
So the Hawks are in one-on-one situation now. Scholke just a little deep. Good hands there by Hire. She causes the turnover, goes up for a layup, and draws another foul call, this one on Hawkinson. And this is going to be a 2-shot foul attempt as Hire is attempting to complete a layup.
Third personal foul on Hawkinson. Hire will shoot 2.
Chaska's definitely turned up the intensity on the defensive end, and it's led to a couple good opportunities here as they maintain that 6-point lead. Hire hits the front of the rim and is able to rattle it home, extending the lead out to 7 now, 56-49 Chaska. Hire good again this time, nothing but net. Wayzata inbounds, facing full court pressure. Hawkinson facing off against Hire. Aubrey Hire, that is. Now sending the ball at the top of the key, and Wayzata is choosing to use a timeout here. So Chaska leads by 8, just under 2 minutes remaining, 1:55. We'll be right back here on CHPN, presented by Twin Cities Orthopedics.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
Welcome back here on CHPN. Hawks maintaining that 8-point lead with just under 2 minutes to play. Wayzata has possession, is sending, passes it back to Hawkinson. Hawkinson over to Fornshaw. Back to Hawkinson. Hawkinson with a deep 3-point attempt, catches front iron. And we've got another jump ball here down low. Looks like that's going to be Hawks ball. Good job there by Kennedy Sanders to battle.
Weber back in. Anna Lenzen is in for the Hawks.
Anna Lenzen checking back in for Chaska as they get the ball into Solke. Solke works her way across half court, passes off to Carmen. Carmen works her way across the top of the key, checks it over to Sanders. Sanders now working against the double team and passes off to Solke. Solke wing extended. Carmen now with the ball at the top of the key. Higher with a little check step and is unable to complete the 10-footer. Inside the lane, Sendin now with a dribble drive, working against Lenzen, gets the foul call. So 57-49, Chaska remains in the lead. Wayzata is going to be at the line with two attempts. Sendin, who had the hot hand in the first half, goes to the line for the Trojans. First attempt is in and out.
Aubrey Hire back into the game.
Aubrey Hire checking back in for Lenzen. So Sendin with her second attempt. Rattles in and out. Hire with the rebound. And we got a foul call on Fornshaw. So Hire's going to go to the line. Still a 1-and-1 situation here for the Hawks. That's going to be the 9th foul on the Trojans of the half.
4th personal foul on Fornshell.
Fornshell with her 4th personal.
Hire will shoot 1-and-1.
So Hire with a shot to extend the lead out to double digits with just over a minute to play, and she connects on the first half of the 1-and-1. 58-49 now Hawks. And Hire's good on the second attempt. So we got a 10-point lead now for Chaska, 59-49. Sendin brings the ball across half court. 55 seconds to play. Sendin with a dribble drive, and she draws a foul. Not the situation the Hawks want to foul in there. It's going to be 2 free throw attempts here for the Trojans.
Sendin will shoot 2.
So that one's going to be on Mallory Hire. Sendin with the first attempt and catches front iron but rolls in. 59-50 now for Chaska. And Sendin connects again. 8-point lead here for the Hawks as they inbound. Kennedy Sanders gets the ball back to Carmen. Carmen back to Sanders. And Sanders over to Salke. Great job there by Sanders breaking that press. Mallory Hire gets a bucket up and it goes. Extending the lead back out to 10. 35 seconds left here in the game. That should just about do it here for the Hawks as they're going to knock off number 3, Wayzata. Huge win here for the Hawks early in the season. Great job by Tara Seaford and the crew. Wayzata taking their time. I'm not sure why. As they get the ball down low, attempt to layup, it doesn't go. Hire with the rebound. And it looks like Weber stepped out of bounds as she was able to rip the ball from Hire. So 12.1 seconds here remaining in the game. I'm Mike Schmidt on CHBN, my producer Brett along with me as always. Just like baseball season, football season, I want to thank you, Brett, for putting in the effort tonight and having me. I always appreciate it. Wayzata fouls with just 10.9 seconds left, so it's 61-51 Chaska, as it looks like they're going to walk away with a big-time win over number 3 rated Wayzata. I would expect the Hawks to vault back into the top 5 here as they were when they started this season. So now they're going to have wins over Wayzata, Shakopee, and Waconia. Their lone loss coming in the opening tip-off challenge against Hopkins, at Hopkins. Always a tough spot to play. So Sendin brings it across half court. Weber with the ball now, swings it to Hawkins. And the ball goes up. It doesn't go in. So Chaska walks away with a statement win here, a 10-point win. They were trailing at halftime by 3. Ended up making a nice comeback quick in the second half, getting up by 10, and that's how it's going to end. 61-51 Chaska Hawks over the Wayzata Trojans in the battle of 2 top 8 teams. I'm Mike Schmidt again. Thank you to my producer, Brett. Also, I want to thank Twin Cities Orthopedics. If you're feeling pain, don't wait around for it to get better. Visit Twin Cities Orthopedics and let them help you. Again, this is CHBN. I want to thank